last episode, we had our wannabe heroes stop a sacrifice Demetrius was about to complete against a commoner that we found name was Harold. He turned out to be a poor soul that was found by the guards and brought to the Church of DeLong, and the party made enough of a distraction that Harold was able to escape. And with that distraction, Penelope was able to put half of the congregation to sleep, except for the big scary forest orcs, which barreled for our wannabe heroes as they ran outside of the church. They ran into Harold, and he told them to follow him because there's a community in the outskirts of the forest. And when he told them that, they all made a dash for the forest line. And unfortunately, Fatty's big ass was seen by the trolls that were guarding the forest. And everyone else made it fine. And then it took Penelope to... What did you cast on him, Penelope?
Was it the singing one, or was it...
Marco knows.
I know.
Marco knows.
Charm person.
That's what it was. I was trying to remember to write it down. So Penelope cast Charm Person and sent that forest orc to fight in their honor. And as they rolled into the forest, there were search parties that were sent out to get them. And everybody rolled terribly. They ran into every single encounter they could, and Jim lied about a roll. So now I'm always going to ask him exactly what he rolled. So
thanks, Narc, for damning me out.
He didn't lie. He just didn't say anything.
I just withheld information, and that would have
No,
gotten
he
away with
said it. He just felt like he didn't have to repeat his mistakes. Like he didn't have to say it again.
Yeah, everyone seemed okay with it except for somebody.
You almost got me, but now I know your game. I know your tricks.
Thanks.
Have you no honor, Jim?
No, he has no. He has
who I
no
am.
honor.
Honorless Jim. Got it.
So they eventually beat all of their challenges, even though everyone rolled terribly, including myself. And
I was almost dead like the whole time.
That is true. That is true. Ira ended with 1 hit point.
Well, at least no one narked on you.
And Jim is not going to let that go. So we ended actually with them finding a little lovely field, and all of them took shifts and eventually equated to a long rest. So we start this scene with them waking up, and everybody roll me a perception check.
In the system, perception.
17.
17.
14.
I have an 11.
22.
Good God.
Jim.
6. Oh,
You
does it allow you?
gotta click
Click
perception.
Move your guys.
Where's perception? Oh, it's right there.
Am I,
On
like,
screen.
am I the only one that's gonna be using my actual dice this time?
No,
I'll use them when I feel like I need to use them.
There you go.
But-
I got him.
Was that exactly the same?
You got a what, Tony?
I got a 4.
You got a 4?
It was worse.
Oh, it was worse. My bad.
First one was a 6, but you guys told me to use my extra point, and I lost 2 points. Thanks. Thanks, guys.
All right. So as you guys, Penelope actually rolled high enough that, so as you guys were sleeping, Harold was supposed to be keeping watch, but Harold also was completely tired, from almost getting killed. That ends up taking a lot out of you. So Penelope, you wake up with a start. You hear some rustling of bushes, but you can tell with a 22 that it is just a lonely knight or a lonely animated armor. So what do you want to do with that information?
I'm going to wake all these other guys up.
All right. I'll say you guys are close enough that she can wake you up without causing a stir or anything like that. So everybody,
Side by side, shoulder to shoulder.
yes, pretty much. So I'll say like you guys were all huddled together, and Harold was trying to be brave and like, don't worry, guys, you guys saved my life. I'll keep watch over you. And right when everyone fell asleep, he just fell asleep against a tree.
Apparently.
I don't know.
I
mean,
was snuggled up to Thad Daddy.
He did get caught, so he's not exactly that trustworthy.
Hey, Matt, I'd like to roll this one for everybody to see if it works. Ready? Everybody look at the player sheet. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
For what?
Using that daddy. Yeah.
Congratulations.
seduced.
You got Fatty off. Continue. You got
Congratulations.
engulfed in
You
the
got
jello.
Fatty
Don't
off,
worry.
and now there is
You're just
comments.
like this.
You only needed like a 5. It wasn't a very
You
strong.
only needed
Rolled
a
a nat
5. My
20,
standards
yo.
are low.
That means
The
you
nat
took it all
20.
in without exploding.
Again,
That
we
just
call-
sounds like you took advantage of him while he was asleep.
You
much
are Bill
right.
Cosby.
She
caused-
did it without waking me. That's what she did.
You cast the Spanish fly and you gave him the pudding pop. Or I guess you took the pudding pop.
Without waking him up.
You cast
Without
charm
waiting
person
on.
on him. So you guys there's an animated armor. What are you guys gonna do with this animated armor? Or what are you guys gonna do to this animated armor? So he's just so you guys so let me
Does he have
pull up
pockets?
Does he look like he's about to attack us or anything? Or is he just
so you
wandering?
guys have a search party out for you, remember?
Oh yeah.
So let
Can we
me
take his legs or will they come back?
I think you should try to take
So,
one.
it's animated armor. Can I like steal his head?
I want to take his legs.
I mean, you can just run out in front of him if you really want. But,
Hey,
I mean, he's just
I'm
gonna
taking a
attack.
shot
Also,
with
he
my
doesn't see
crossbow.
it.
I have a crossbow. I'm taking
All
a
right,
shot.
so we have Fatty that
Look
wants
at
to
his
take a
legs.
shot at him. So remember,
Taking a
you guys
shot.
are right. Oops, you guys are right.
You're
God.
bringing this up.
Son of a bitch, you guys are right there.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot at. He's
So you're
within
ta-
80
you're-
feet.
You're
right?
taking a shot at him.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead, roll with advantage, see if you hit.
With advantage?
Well, you're in
We
you're
see
in
his
Because I
bonus.
need advantage because that was a fucking
Well,
one.
you're in bonus because he didn't see you. You were woken up by
10.
Penelope. A 10
Okay.
10 with advantage.
doesn't
This
hit
one was a
him. He's
roll.
armor.
Huh?
He's armor. That a 10 doesn't hit him. Come on.
Cool. The first one I rolled was a fucking 1. So
All right, so Thaddeus gonna do that. Are you guys gonna do anything or?
I want to hit it with my crossbow. My crossbow.
All right, roll.
Crossbow. My slingshot.
that's what it
Oh,
is. Your
there you
grandma?
go.
Fucking crossbow. Marco.
I'm gonna hit it with my aunt. I mean my grandma.
I'm gonna use my abuela's slingshot, and I'm gonna try to shoot its leg off.
All right, roll to see if you hit, Tony.
Just a regular D20, or do I have to do something weird to it?
So if you go to your weapon,
Yep. And click where it says hit.
yeah, click where it says
DC.
like the
Actions.
hit / DC. Should say plus whatever.
1d4 plus 1 for damage.
The one next to
One
that.
next
the
to it
plus.
that says hit DC.
Hit DC, woman.
No, you have to go down here. Get out of the.
Well, so like
Hey,
he's
why are you so
aware of
mad
us
at
now,
this?
right?
No, I'll say all this is happening like Thaddy took
Oh,
a
I see
shot, and then so essentially all you guys are going to get a bonus action because
Okay.
Penelope
Before he
rolled
sees
enough.
us.
If you guys would have rolled under an 18, like if everyone would have rolled under an 18, he would have
Oh,
found
okay.
you guys to call his friends, but you guys saw
Okay.
him.
With the shot of the thing, I got 19 plus 3, 22.
Yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Now you click the damage one.
Yes.
And that was the D4, right?
Yeah.
You're going down, bitch.
Fucking
leg.
max
If you
damage.
do custom, you should have a plus on it, don't you?
Yeah.
Home size.
I don't know.
Click the damage button next.
Yeah, just click where it says damage.
This one? Fine. Even more damage. Give me that fucking leg.
Oh yeah.
Would you?
So
Would you
while
roll?
this is going, while he was
He-
taking
he
that
got
shot,
5
can I
damage.
say that I was sneaking up on the armor to do my sneak attack?
No.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. You also like you can sneak up on if you want.
So Anthony hit was a 22 and he got 5 damage, by the way.
Perfect. And then so Ira, what are you going to do with your action? You're sneaking up on this guy.
Wanted to go up and do my sneak attack on him.
Yeah.
It's sneaky sneaks.
Sneaky snake.
So essentially,
Wait, did I take his leg
so
off?
Thaddy tried to hit him. Would you try to hit him with Thaddy?
I have a crossbow.
So you tried to shoot a crossbow at him. It missed, and he turns around looking for who shot him. And then Jim uses his abuela stick and just has a rocket just flinging it and whoop. And then he looked right at Jim as it pings him right in the head. And then Ira sneaking up behind him to do something crafty.
It's just that since he's already distracted, it's just an extra 1d6 of damage.
Roll.
You don't have to roll to try to hit.
Because it says that if I'm exploiting his distraction, once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage. So yes, he was distracted. So
Stabbity stab.
I guess I go back into hiding after that because he still pretty much didn't see me.
What'd you roll?
What'd you roll?
A 4. I said that, didn't you? You didn't hear me?
No, 4, and it's damage, right?
Yeah, it's just damage.
Yeah, well, you don't go back into hiding. God.
Because he still don't see me. It's a sneak attack.
Of course he does.
He just got stabbed. He sees you.
You exploited his distraction.
You can't.
That doesn't mean you can just like stab him and go back in the woods.
Should I roll for stealth or something to see if I can? Because I have a +6 on this.
Okay, but it has to be more
because
than 19.
This is a bonus round, so you stabbed him and he notices you.
Roll stealth, but it has to be more than 19.
Don't listen to Jim.
Whatever.
All right, Penelope, what are you doing? Penelope.
Either way, after I do that, I want to move out of his reach.
No.
All right. I'm going to try to attack with my rapier.
All right.
And I didn't attack with my rapier.
Would roll.
9.
A 9.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
Actually, you're rolling with advantage?
No.
Roll with advantage. Roll with advantage, yeah, because this is the bonus round. You guys are surprising him out of the woods. He was just walking around patrolling.
24.
Mind your own damn business.
That hits, believe it or not. That hits my animated armor.
All right. I gave him 4 damage.
All right. And then Skeela, what are you doing?
And can I do my 2 weapon fighting? So can I also say that I attacked with my rapier and then I used my dagger for the other hand?
Yes,
because I have 2 weapon fighting.
Roll again, see if you hit on the other. So he'll notice roll not with advantage on the other. So you hit him the first time.
I got a 22.
That hits. All right, roll your damage on the other.
Okay, I got 7.
7.
Fucking more damage with the offhand.
I know. More damage with the damage.
When I leveled up, I got 2 weapon fighting, so I was pretty excited to use it.
I mean, this is just one guy. You guys should just be able just to fuck him up. All right, and then Jess, how do you say your character name? I have to ask that every time.
Skillet.
Skeela, that is your turn. What are you gonna do?
It's kind of like Skilla and Skeela. It's just Skeela.
Like Marco's favorite artist, Skillet.
Skrillet.
Yeah. Okay. I can't
Skrillex.
decide. I was thinking a spell that is a command, so we could just tell it to stay, and it'll just stay. But since there's already so much damage, maybe I won't waste that.
Remember, you have your cantrip thing that you can cast that does damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast.
Dope. Go ahead and roll and see if you hit.
Yeah. Oh, Philly.
Roll with advantage.
9.
Roll it again. We have to roll with advantage. You guys are
5.
Doesn't hit.
Believe it or not, that was a miss.
Believe it or not, that does not hit. All right. So essentially, he's just walking around doing his own thing, just chattering because he's not a person, just animated armor. He's, like chitter chattering like animated armor would do, I guess. And then you guys just straight up just jump him and start fucking him up. And then, so for Jessica's character. Yeah. So Fatty misses. He turns around, gets hit in the head by Jim, gets stabbed by Ira, and then gets stabbed twice by Penelope. And then and then the ray of blast from Skilla that misses. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative. He's very hurt, by the way, guys.
19.
If he can't talk, how is he going to call for help?
I don't think that was
worry about
I rolled a
I think he was going to get
22.
help.
22.
Really loud.
All right.
Pitch your Fantasia.
I got a 20.
You have a wow.
I got 16.
I got 17.
You guys really should beat this guy because he's going dead last. What'd you get, Ira?
16.
16. All right. Jim, what'd you get again?
I got 17.
Oh, I thought both of you said 16. I was going to say roll off. Never mind. So then that is Penelope. You are up first. So he sees all of you guys. I'll say that you guys are all. Do you guys want to surround him or be in front of him? I'll let you guys make that call.
I am little, so I just kind of run around his ankles and stab upwards.
Then I'm going to say the rest of you are right in front of him. All right, go ahead and roll see if you hit.
That's Penelope.
Go ahead and roll see if you hit.
And I'm going to do my 2-weapon fighting, and I'm going to start with my rapier first.
You have to hit first.
Yeah, you have to hit.
Yeah.
You have to hit on the first one.
And I didn't hit him, so Penelope just keeps running in circles.
All right, and Skillet.
I don't know. Can I try my Eldritch Frost again?
Yeah, that's a cantrip. You can do that every turn if you want. Or if you have a weapon you want to use instead, that's also dope. You got a what?
14.
14.
Does not hit, believe it or not. It just missed. All right, so miss, Fatty.
Useless.
I would like to use Sacred Flame. You have to roll better than 11.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
Dexterity.
God damn it.
Wah, wah.
I don't think that's gonna. What do I have to roll better then?
11.
I rolled a 10.
That's what's up. Let's roll damage. 2. 2 radiant damage.
A 2.
Hey, it's a cantrip. It's not bad. I didn't use a spell slot.
You guys see him just get bright red like hot metal, and he just starts vibrating, starts gyrating like John Travolta in Grease. All right, Jim, that's your turn.
Can we just cough on this dumb bitch and kill him?
No. Why would you assume that? The answer is always going to be no.
We've really hit him. He's hurt. Okay, another shot with
What
my.
if I hit him with my coronavirus?
He actually has underlying health conditions. You win. You win D&D. Congratulations.
We are the saviors.
Yeah,
I want to use another. I'm going to find another rock and use my trusted grandma slingshot, and I'm just going to fire it.
All right, go ahead and roll, see if you hit.
Okay, which one is the D20?
Yeah. D20 and add your hit or click the hit on the screen.
16.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, but we could.
No. Quick.
Oh, yeah. Jessica's really do the damage
There
one.
you go.
Yeah. It's very simple.
It's really not. 4.
It is.
Have to select anything extra beyond 1 step.
It's true. We had a discussion about this yesterday and today.
What'd you roll?
4.
All right. So you describe how you kill him, Tony.
Fucking sneeze in the eye.
I grab another rock, pull my slingshot or swing my slingshot, and my abuela just flings it, and it just takes his head off, and then he just collapses.
He
and
collapses
falls down.
like in the Lego Batman. He just collapses.
He just
collapses, breaks.
I wish like a little broom could come and just pick him up and just and then take him away.
That's a different story.
So that guy's down, and then you guys just see Harold just like kick him out of his sleep. He's like, what just happened?
Did I just get off?
Why do I feel like somebody got off?
It's everywhere.
So
as this was all going on, Ira just watched all of this happen. Like
you watched me get
that's exactly what happened. You stabbed him, tried to run away, and everyone else killed him.
I did my damage, and it was good.
So
I did no damage ever. My self-esteem is pretty low at the moment.
eventually you're going
lower.
to roll to hit. I mean, you have to hit eventually. So
You would think, but last game we did nothing.
it's amazing how you guys are rolling, considering we filmed these like weeks apart. You would think that like it would just like somehow change. Like at least some people get hot in their hand at craps. Because it's not like we batch record these yet. So it's like you guys would think that you would like one episode have great roles. So far, the only person that's rolling well is Penelope. So you guys have that going for you.
Fucking
consistently,
right?
Penelope.
That's
I mean, it's for seducing other players, but
lying.
still.
All showed up on screen. What are you talking about?
She is lying. She's cheating.
Don't be jealous.
I am jealous.
so.
One day I'll get good rolls.
Okay.
So
think
Harold
I
goes.
grab
Harold just looks at.
make our way to Harold's camp.
Yes. So Harold looks at you guys and goes, "Okay, guys. So remember, there's a lot of people patrolling this forest trying to find you. We need to get to the base camp, and then you guys can meet Eduardo, the person who's in charge of this base camp. He's trying to collect all these people that randomly walk into this. He sent me out this time, but as you guys had to save me, I'm not very good at this job. I don't like having this job. I was just selected for it. So you guys see in a little
Why
bit."
is he collecting people? I'm not here to be collected.
Because that's my
You
thing.
guys, team members, let's introduce each other to ourselves because I don't really know any of you. I mean, I know Skillet and I know this hot chunk of man over here, and Ira also. But I don't even know who are you with the talking grandma stick.
My grandma says she doesn't like you and I shouldn't talk to you because you're off.
You're a stranger.
Because you got off the big guy.
While he was
No,
asleep.
I don't know you and you had sex with someone right next to me.
Eyes on you.
My grandma watched what you did and you're sick. She told me in explicit detail.
Everyone has human needs. Or needs.
Goo everywhere. She wants me to fire you for my sling. Kind of debating it next time.
Go for it. That'd be fine.
Yeah, kind of
I was with
debating
it.
it.
What's her
I liked what happened. Just
No,
for-
no.
What's your guys'
Head
names? Who
first.
are you?
It's like a head missile.
I'm Thaddeus.
Where are you from, Fat Daddy?
Doesn't matter.
I
You
don't
found out
remember.
about me.
Okay. Who are you, Grandma Talking Stick Lady Gay?
My grandma doesn't want to talk either to you right now. Sorry.
Okay, and Skillet, who are you?
Cute.
This guy Fatty told me your name was Skillet. Is that right?
I'm Skila, and I don't care about petty introductions. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I want to let my team know I have a disguise kit in my
You have
inventory.
a team?
Yeah,
Are
for
we a
my
team?
team.
Don't get any crazy ideas.
Yeah, are we a team? Like,
We're a team.
we kind of just ran into each other. I don't know any of you guys well enough to call you my teammates because, like,
Well,
I'm supposed to be the greatest
No.
assassin
love
right now.
everyone, so you are on my team.
Yeah, I thought you guys were teammates or possibly sleeping together because you kind of grabbed her by
I
the
just
scruff.
came in holding
But then
her by the
she
scruff
got-
of the neck, dragging her along.
But then you got the big guy off from what my grandma said, and it's just weird. So I don't know
Yeah,
what this.
well,
Did your
you
grandma
guys want to
sleep?
disguise or
Everyone
not? Because
wants
I have
to-
a disguise kit. Does anybody want anything to disguise themselves?
I think that's only for one person.
It says
only
a pouch
cover
of
your finger?
cosmetics, hair dye, and small props. Lets you create disguises that change physical appearances. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise. And guess who's proficient? Me.
So then you would roll with proficiency, not the others.
But do you
Man,
guys
why
want
can't-
me
why
to
can't we just, like,
make
pick
a
up-
disguise for you?
Why can't we just pick up this armor that kind of just fell
And
apart
wear it?
and maybe someone can wear it?
What size is the waist? Can we put
What
it up?
size is the waist? What's
Uh,
the inseam? I'm a 36 long.
Jim, can grandma wear it?
I'm already disadvantaged at stealth. I don't think
Can we
louder
use your-
armor will help me.
I'm just saying, I'll just give this that Thaddy is the only one with disadvantage, and that is the reason you guys have been found. So if he dresses up as animated armor, then it wouldn't give him disadvantage.
Okay.
Will he fit?
I'll put that armor on. I don't care what the waist is. I'll fucking hang it on there with some strings.
I'll say
Let's
like
go.
he puts like he tries to put it on, but like a fat kid doesn't want to admit it to himself yet. He just like tries to make it fit. So only like
For some reason,
only
for
like
us-
the wrist part fits, and then the helmet. So he just hides behind some bushes and tries not to draw attention.
Where are
Put the
your
chest
other
piece on. I
photos?
can't even put my arms down. I'm just like this.
I'll be like that. That fits you very well, Fatty.
I
Now
know.
let's get going.
I didn't need that. Let's go.
All right.
I'm just trying to say, let's get going.
I like Ira's idea.
Whoosh. I mean, what's in the armor? Magic? What's the noise for magic? Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah.
You can make whatever noise you want. I guess I don't. You
Is there
decide the
anything
noise.
like armor? Like money?
No, it was there. There was no money in it.
Not even a stick of gum?
There was half a ham sandwich. It was weird.
There was the
Why
other
half?
half of that ham
Who put the
sandwich
half
from that last guy.
Marco, here's your
Wait, did somebody mail that letter?
You guys have been asleep.
Oh, nobody mailed that letter.
Not yet. You guys have been asleep.
I think we decided as a team not to care about that fucking letter.
I'm mailing the letter.
Sure.
You guys haven't been in the town yet, so you can't mail yet.
Whoever grabbed
So-
the letter, they're just a scavenger.
Hey, Marco, I found your magic sound. Did you hear it? There was your armor magic.
A cooking show in
Yeah,
Britain.
it's Fatty.
I feel like I'm on the Great Britain Bake Off.
Is that, did someone just make a whimsical cupcake?
Your fondant is not up to code.
And that is why you are out.
That's the sound I made when she just seduced me.
That's the sound I make when I got up. Boing.
That's the sound your abuela heard.
No, this is the sound you made.
Let's get going, guys. Let's get going.
All right, so you guys
Stop with the soundboard.
since Thaddy has put that armor on, I'm not gonna have him roll with disadvantage. So everyone roll me
Yay.
stealth check.
Oh, okay.
Got a natty one.
I got 19.
I got a 10, but I have
14.
advantage. So my advantage check is 18.
Why do you have advantage?
I don't know. I
'Cause-
have advantage on it. It says on my card.
Good.
It might be a
for-
trait.
Uh,
Yeah, because I think because if she's a gnome, she's small.
makes sense.
Still got you off.
Either way, I fucked it up for all of us this time. Now that
Yeah.
you don't have
What
disadvantage,
did,
it's got a
Jim
natty
and
one.
Skillet, what did you
Oh, it's because I'm
roll?
a stone
got a
gnome. I have
19.
stone camouflage.
Skila got a 15.
Okay,
I'm extra
so
stealthy.
it turns out that Ira's the one that messed this up because everyone else rolled well. So as you guys are
There
walking,
always
you
has to
guys-
be one.
you guys are sitting there sneaky snaking through the little forest and stuff like that, and then Ira steps on a twig, trips and falls in front. So Ira steps on a twig, trips and falls prone in front of this character. Let me have Ira go ahead and roll me a d6.
Make a live reenactment of that for the followers.
Let's see you fall.
Got a 5.
You got a 5.
Yeah.
All right. So as you tripped and fell, you fell in front of 2 thugs that were chilling, just hanging out in front of hanging out, trying to take a break, being away, not thinking that they're going to find anything. You hear him saying, "Man, these guys just left. We're never going to find them. The boss is going to have our ass." And then they hear a twig snap, and then
So-
Ira fall directly in front of them.
That's what I feel like. I feel like that we just happen to be on the other side of a big tree or something, and like they're talking, and I'm trying to sneak around, and I trip over like one of the tree roots right in front of them,
And
like
that is
just out of nowhere.
the great assassin. So you guys
Greatest
so,
assassin.
so the other 4 of you are in the shadows, but these guys don't have that high of health, so you guys should be able to kill them before. But so you guys will be in the bonus because you guys are hidden in the forest. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative, except for, well, I guess Ira can too.
Yeah.
Oh, natty 20.
All right.
16.
I got 19.
This dice just does not like me right now because I got another 1 with it.
As you got up, you slipped and fell and hurt
I
yourself.
didn't even get a chance to get up. Like I feel like just everything fell out of my pockets.
You're
right
trying
now.
to like get up, but you're just slipping and sliding trying to get up. And you fell on your knife. Roll for
You're
damage.
just so embarrassed.
I was already on the ground.
What did you roll, Skillet?
8.
8. And Ira, what'd you roll?
A 1.
For initiative.
A 1.
Oh, you rolled 2
ones? Plus 2, so it would be 3.
Yep. Wow.
So
what are the odds?
If I add initiative,
what are the odds that you fucked up that bad?
I don't know.
You know what? You are just rolling there. You're rolling there, just flopping like a flounder. You're floundering.
Like, it's just not my time yet. Like the world's not ready for me. It's just like
it's ready for the world. The world is not ready yet. You are correct. Yes. All right, so that is Thaddy. Nat 20. You're first.
Okay, I'm gonna do something that
we'll go guard Chris. 1 and 2.
Okay. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast a spell because I'm worried we're not gonna hit these things at all. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Christopher.
That's a good call because
so he has up to next to 10 minutes that he has a +2 to his AC.
That's a good spell. Is that an action or a bonus?
That's a bonus action, actually, but yeah.
Okay, so there's your bonus.
I mean, I can use my action still, so.
Well, I would advise that you do, yes.
Okay. I would like to take another shot with my crossbow, hit number 1.
All right.
I will roll. Does a 17 hit?
That does hit, yes.
Okay, roll damage.
These guys are just in leather armor. So 4.
Yes, sir.
You said it was called Shield of Faith?
1.
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, yeah. So +2 to his AC?
Yep. Chris has a +2 to AC right now.
So that's really cool because I can actually go in and modify it for now as a magic bonus.
Ooh.
That. All right, so
on your turn, you fucking natty 1.
Your turn's not for a while. That's your turn.
That one's not being touched again. Okay. That's the one I was doing really good with yesterday. Yeah. It's not today.
So the last one hit. Did it do damage?
What did you roll for your hit?
No, did Marco's thing hit?
I did hit. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to try to hit the other guy with my abuela sling.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button. Ignore that one.
Well, if 19. He hits, I know what his damage was.
What'd you roll, Tony?
19.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is this damage? 3.
All right, hit the other guy for 3. And don't you have weapons or the weapons fighting thing too, Tony?
What?
I should have thought that coming.
Fighting.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, you really should have.
I should just have just Jim's character up, just always on my other screen. My other screen is just Jim. I've learned by now.
That's just the side by side. It is Jim 24/7.
Yes. So you have 2 weapon fighting. So you can hit with that, and then you can't use your great axe, but I'll let you use the unarmed strike. So go ahead and roll and add 5. So if you roll your physical dice, roll a d20 and add 5.
I actually have 2 weapon fighting too, but my crossbow is a 2-handed weapon, so fuck.
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
No.
Did you roll a d20?
Yeah, it just says 4.
You rolled damage.
Oh, so what do I have to do then?
So you can click your hit where it says hit/DC on the fist. On the fist.
Gotcha. Okay. 12.
That hits. So you do 4 more damage. Do you want to do it to the same guy?
Yes.
Okay. So guy 1 is now a little more hurt than guy 2. So then that is Penelope's turn.
Ooh. I'm going to try to attack with my rapier. I rolled a 21.
That hits.
Okay, I'm going to do damage and then 2 weapon fighting. So I did 8 damage.
To who? Guy 1 or 2?
What's the one you hit, Tony?
Guy 2? Right?
Which one did Tony go after, Matt?
I think he hit guy 2, yes, because Marco hit guy 1.
Okay, then I would like to go for guy 1.
Okay. And you hit him for 8? Or yeah. Your damage was 8?
I got 8 damage, and then I'm doing my 2 weapon fighting. So I'm going to try to hit with my dagger also. And I rolled a 16.
That hits.
And I did 4 damage.
Are you hitting the same guy?
Yeah. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12
All right.
damage.
So guy number 2 is right fucked up. The other guy. So these guys saw Chris fall directly on his face. Chris is trying to stand up. It's muddy. It's embarrassing. He's flopping over. He does the thing where you stand up, where you try to stand up too fast and you still don't have your balance. So he falls right back over. And then everyone's hitting him and his friend. So so guy 2 is really hurt. Guy 1 has been hit.
So this worked out perfectly because I was such a good distraction that now these guys are already almost dead.
If you would have rolled better, you wouldn't be in this encounter. So it didn't work out perfectly.
Okay.
Remember that.
One on your ass
The
twice.
world's greatest assassin thinks he does it on purpose now. This is great.
All right. And then Skillet, that is your turn.
It's how it was meant to be. Like,
Your life?
Say what?
How many are they both still like?
They're both
alive?
still alive. 2 is really hurt.
Okay. Am I allowed to do this? I have 2 weapon fighting. Can I try to use my blowgun on one while picking up a club off the ground and using an unarmed strike on the other?
There is not a club on the ground, but you can use an unarmed strike. Yes.
An unarmed strike. That's what I mean. Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do that for flavor. Absolutely.
Okay.
So, but you have to roll that. You have to hit on your first to use the other.
Okay. I'm going to do my unarmed strike first. Is that okay?
You can do whichever one you want first. Absolutely.
I got a 17.
That hits. So that does. It should have a damage already there, isn't it? Like 4.
It's 4.
Yes. So do you want to hit number? If you hit number 2, you will just straight up kill him.
I will hit number 2.
You punch number 2, and he does he makes a bitch noise. He goes, ugh, and then just falls, and it falls directly backwards. You know, in like video games, when you hit somebody and they just arms go out, Passion of the Christ, and then they just fall backwards. That's what he did.
Okay.
he starfished.
He starfished.
He capital T'd and then kicked the bucket.
Okay.
There you go.
Gun. And I got a 20.
She got a mat 20.
Yeah. So you double your damage.
Yes. My damage is 1 on that, so 2. But that's what it says.
That
Double
works.
is double.
2 still hurts.
If you would have rolled that with your cantrip, that would have really fucked this guy up.
I know.
Cantrip, I don't know if you can do your double-handed fighting after that.
No, but I
allow
have a 10 plus
Okay.
on my cantrip. But
All right, then that is who? So Skillet just went. So then that's end of bonus. So essentially, this one guy was straight up murdered, and then Thaddy, that goes back to you because you had nat 20.
All right. I'm going to use the cantrip. And
so I don't even get a chance to get up off the ground.
You were flopping. So this is bonus. So you fell in front of all of them. They attacked these guys, and you were trying to stand up. You flopped over again.
Okay. Okay.
Because remember, this is all happening like this.
I forgot it was the bonus round. My bad.
Yeah, no, yeah. Since there's a lot of you, the bonus round takes a second.
Yeah,
I'm going to go hard with my mace. I'm going to run up and fucking swing my mace.
All right.
We got a mighty fucking 7. That's with a +5.
That doesn't, believe it or not, that does not hit.
Oh, fuck, okay.
So Jim, go ahead and hit this guy.
Who?
hits?
Jim.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna do a third swing with my grandma or with my abuela's sling. Let's go, grandma. Oh, 6. Ricocheted off.
You might be able to get up.
Yeah.
You might make it to get up, Chris.
Well, I mean, these guys are before Chris. So they'll attack Chris and they'll have advantage on their attacks because he's prone.
One's dead.
So
What are you talking about?
So then that is Penelope.
All right. I am going to try to do my two-handed attack again. Rapier and dagger. My rapier, I only got a 7, so I didn't hit.
Does not hit. Skillet, that goes to you.
Okay, I'm using my Eldritch Blast. And I got a
Matt 20.
It's not a nat 20. It's just
A modified 20.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
A dirty Matt. A dirty Hugh.
I'll take
Hugh.
dirty Hugh. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, we've got 5 damage.
All right. So this guy is also looking right fucked up. So good news. Now there's only the one guy that's going to try to hit Chris, but he gets to roll with advantage. But Chris does have the +2 to his AC. So remember that.
Yay.
He rolled I have to pull up what he has. So this guy actually has multi-attack. So this thug gets to make 2 melee, but he's going to use his mace. So his first one is 15.
He said melee again. It's what?
15.
15.
Yeah, it hits.
Good.
Even
Fuck
with
you.
your +2?
Yeah. It hits exactly.
Oh,
Right.
defender wins.
All right. So 3.
No, a defender wins if it's a tie.
Yeah, if it's a tied defender wins and it doesn't hit.
All right.
Okay,
Then
so
I haven't been doing that for the bad guys. So I'm going to start doing that for the bad guys too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work.
Well, I'm just saying I haven't been doing it that way because to me it makes
Well,
sense if it matches. But if you guys want it that way, then I have to do it for the bad
If
guys
it
too.
matches, you guys should roll off.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the way that I don't get my ass kicked because I suck. And if Chris gets to take damage from this, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that's why me too.
So do you guys want defender to get it or defender win? Because it can go either way. There's not a set rule against it.
If you're already doing it that way, let's just do the way you were doing.
No, yeah. I'm just asking because I can switch it so it goes that it's not like I'm gonna retroactively kind of thing. That's just the way I've been doing it. Is hit my hand. This guy's armor class is 11, so if you guys rolled an 11, I would give it to you because,
Yeah.
So you guys cool with that, or do you guys want to do the other way?
Just like you were doing. Let's continue with what you were doing.
All right. So then I'll roll again. So I won't give him advantage this time because I assume that the first time you're scrambling, you're getting up to your feet. So
Did
that
Chris
is
take damage from the first one?
3.
3 damage, Chris. Okay.
So then that is 8.
Does not hit.
A hit? No.
Yeah, the 8 to hit. Did not hit?
No.
Did not hit.
All right, so this guy, everyone missed him. He sees Chris on the ground. He brings his mace up, bops him once on the head, and then goes to bop him again, and Chris rolls out of the way. Chris, it is your turn.
So I rolled out of the way. Does that mean I'm not prone anymore?
Yeah, I'll say that while he missed the second time, you were able to stand up. I won't make you use your action to stand up.
Fucking Chris action
So what I'm
to
gonna
his
do-
feet.
Chris's action, I stood up.
Oh, I'm gonna come at him with my short sword then. I got an 8.
You got an 8.
So no. Yep.
Yeah,
I got
no.
an 8.
Nope. All right.
Why
You're gonna do a magical.
This character this character does not like me to be able to really do anything half the time.
It's true. I mean, you have the chance. You're just missing the rolls. Like I said, his AC or his AC is not high.
That's what you're making this by your shitty rolls. When you ever feel bad, just know that you're doing exactly how you would in real life.
My other character does not do this, though. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Sadie, that's your turn.
I'm gonna try to hit him with this fucking mace again.
All right, he's really hurt.
Okay, gonna roll that mace. That sweet 24 mace.
that hit. That definitely hit.
You better kill him. You better kill him.
Fucking
you really should.
With some damage. I got 7 damage.
That kills him.
He's fucking dead.
This is the first encounter where it's only taken one full round.
I know, right? Like,
doesn't take 2 hours. Is this what it's supposed to be like normally? This is awesome.
Yes, it is.
I feel like it is.
This is what happens when only like 1 or 2 people miss. All right, so Sadie, go ahead and describe how you kill.
I picked up my massive mace, and I brought it down on his head while making a mean-ass cow noise, like...
Sounds like you stubbed your toe, cow man.
That's why you crushed him, because he got so scared of this weird-ass fucking noise.
And I just fucking lumped him on his head.
Speaking of which, sidebar, the reason I thought that you had the body of a horse was because I heard cowman. And when I think cowman, I think of cow body, man up top.
That's how I
realized that the other day. I was thinking about it while I was driving my package car. I was like, why would I think he's a cowman? And I'm like, oh, because he was described as a holy cow.
Because when you said cowman, you pictured cowman.
I legitimately
pictured a cowman.
Yeah, I'm a bipedal cow.
that works. So this all happens in essentially under a minute, because it was the bonus round and then this happened. So it was nice and quick, and quiet. So
I feel really bad right now. I just barely came back to my senses and was like, oh my God, what did I do? And the healing, what the fuck is it called? Spare the dying on both of them, please.
Which is also very brutal, because these are humanoids. So your axe or your mace just like you heard the squelch when when you heard the squelch when he went whop.
I don't know if you can spare the dying on like guts. I feel like that's all that's left of him right now.
I just picture a big old dent in his head, just like
you straight up
laying out. I don't think spare the dying. Does that like heal them?
It puts him at 0, unconscious.
When you crush like a bottle or something and you like blow into it to make it puff back out. That's what it
yes, like. That's what it feels like. That's what I felt like I did that.
So as this encounter is over, Ira gets up and is like dusting himself off, and he's like, "Man, the world just really isn't ready for my great talents. Like, should we keep going?
We have nowhere else left."
So
I don't know. Are you gonna roll another 1?
That's true. That's very true. These stealth things aren't real. I'm not
tuned to find out.
High, which is the funny part.
And I have a +6 in stealth. So like getting that natty 1 kind of hurt me a little bit.
That really does.
I'm also taking pieces of their leather armor and still trying to make this
armor look good. Make it look.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just like piecing it together.
Like, can I search them?
Yes, these humanoids you can search, Jim.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
The other half of that sandwich.
Roll an investigation.
Where the hell is my odds right there? No, I got a 7.
You reached in his pocket, and there was you turned the pockets out. There was nothing in either of his pocket. In either of his
something that's not an arrow.
And for some reason, one pocket was wet.
you found a wet substance in one of the pockets, and
I rub it on Chris.
I mean, it's on your hand. You could do, I guess.
Yes, I want to rub it on Chris.
No.
Using him like a hand towel.
Let the record show that I put my finger in his mouth. He's sitting there talking about the
just
world.
as you, just as you.
I'm just, I fish hook him.
Just roll damage. This world isn't ready for me.
Exactly. That's what happened.
That's why I didn't say anything, because I pictured that fucking exact thing happening. Like, I'm going like this, saying this world isn't ready for me, and then all of a sudden, fucking Jim over there.
All right, so go ahead, everybody. So when that happens, it's quiet. You guys can hear the crickets still going. It all had like no one made it. Like the guards didn't make a noise. It was just a lot of grunting and then squelch. Squelch. So you guys. So Harold looks at you guys and he's like, "Everybody, keep it down and stop rolling badly. I have a whole thing written that I'd like to get to in this episode." And then, so everybody go ahead and roll again.
So as Harold says that, I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, "Are you guys actually rolling stuff? Like, what is going on? Why did he just say don't roll badly?"
Is this the fourth wall?
Is he talking about when I fell down and kind of rolled out of the way after I got hit?
When I rolled my ankle?
As I sneak away, I got a 13. While Chris is still talking, I kept walking.
I have a 20.
12.
I got an 11, but I
20.
get to roll advantage, and I got a unnatural 20.
That works. Jim?
I got a dirty hue.
All right. This is the first encounter you guys have stealthily walked by.
Hey, I don't want to be like Ashley, but he said a dirty hue. Does that mean a 1 or a dirty 20?
No, a dirty hue is a dirty 20.
Matt's dirty.
Yeah, but he's also like a 1.
That's a Maddie 1. I can see
That's
your
a Maddie
confusion
one?
here.
It's a Maddie 1. It's a Maddie 1.
A Maddie 1 is...
And then a dirty hue.
Because your name's Matt.
Hue.
I got it.
And then look right here, DM hue. It's all me.
Yeah,
Not
not a true hue. If you want.
He made it.
You got to point at the other side. There you go.
On my screen, it's right here.
Okay, on mine it's the other side.
I can see why that looks wrong. All right, so you guys stealthily. I like to think that it's so. Full disclosure: these guys would have been the worst ones to run into. So as you guys are sneaking by, I like to picture that Thaddeus is still just fully visible. I mean, he's a giant, and he just has a helmet on.
He's wearing the armor, so they think he's part of the group.
Like when you watch cartoons and the guys sneak, I'm like,
just big stumping in the background.
It's that like you see like in the cart where it's like a giant thing just tiptoeing. You hear the digga 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 digga. Everyone else is doing a good job, and Thaddeus is just digga 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 digga.
Like I was just over there whispering to himself, "Greatest assassin, greatest assassin, greatest assassin."
You got this. You are speed, and so these guys would have been orcs.
I am
orcs just have more hit points, so these guys would have sucked to kind of fight. So
not the way I've been rolling.
That
I've been rolling like trash.
Don't even put that on yourself. That's gonna come back to bite you.
Yeah, don't.
So as we sneak past these guys, can I whisper over to Daddy over there and be like, "Hey, you got any of that good stuff to kind of like heal me?"
No.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pretend that you don't hear him.
Hurt.
I'm gonna pretend that I don't hear him.
I'm gonna pretend I'm too tall to understand what's happening.
Yes, I'll let all of you guys use this turn as a free action if you want to heal up or anything like that.
Damn it, Chris.
Because you guys are tiptoeing around, not stepping on anything or tripping and falling and flailing.
So just kind of count it as a short rest, maybe.
Nah.
You're not resting. You're walking.
So are we within distance of these second guards?
Chris.
No,
I look at you and I tell you if we get to the city without another problem, I won't have to heal you. But if we get into another encounter, I got it.
Okay, sounds good.
And Tony, yes, but you're going to go around them. They're not going to see you.
Okay, so can I pretend to be them and be like, do you ever think about what life would be like if you were and they look at the stars? What do you think those are? And then our guys are just diggy 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 diggy.
These guys are looking up at the stars, and you just see me in the background, just fucking getting it across.
I'll say that's what distracts them. Jim does that with the
like if they were actually looking for us, we would have got caught. That's what happened. But they were just like,
yeah. But Jim's like, whoa, bro, look at the stars, and both of them look up, and then Thaddeus just goes diggy diggy diggy, and it's behind them.
In the fucking background like Bigfoot.
That's true. All right, so everybody go ahead and roll me another stealth roll.
Shit. I got 15.
I got a natty 20, so with my plus it's 24.
I have a 14.
Daddy?
Does 12 do it?
Does.
Awesome. I got 15.
Ira?
I grabbed a couple of pieces of branches and just walking like this now.
I move and then I just turn into a cactus.
What did you roll, Ira?
15.
Okay, yeah, you guys got it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Again, I say this: greatest assassin, as we creep by.
Are you saying that loud enough for them to hear you?
No, I'm whispering it. That's why I'm whispering.
He's whispering it to himself.
Whispering loud enough for us all to hear.
And then Thaddy's just over there.
You guys can hear me.
Thaddy has two just tree branches, and he's just.
They're not even full tree branches. They just got a little bit of leaves here and there, and I'm just like,
he's aren't you like 8 feet tall?
Yeah,
like 400 pounds. Weirder.
Yeah,
I imagine Marco looking like Kronk. Like
it is working.
That's exactly what I'm seeing. It's just Kronk. Yeah. And he's like, and then keeps going.
Like that's what I'm picturing Marco doing right now.
The way that works too is like, I feel like he's doing so well that these guys actually see him, but they're like, just don't pay any attention to that. Let's just keep going. I don't think this is what we're looking for.
They think he's a tree. They just straight up think it's a tree. They're like, interesting.
They're not smart.
It's a silhouette of me holding branches like this. And I'm just slowly
what was
moving.
once full of leaves is now like 2 or 3 leaves on it, and you're just.
There's like, well, it is enchanted here.
Yeah, I've seen weirder shit. Want some of my sandwich?
Oh my gosh.
That's just the ongoing thing. Is just happy and ham sandwiches.
I can only eat half of this ham sandwich. Do you want the other half?
This Jim ham sandwich tastes funny to you? Ew, bro. And then he just slaps it.
All right, so Harold, so you guys successfully get by, and Harold goes, "Come on, guys, just up ahead." So then that means that you guys passed all of them, and you guys are now here in front of this little gate. This is the safe haven that you guys wanted to get to. There's a little gate. Harold does the secret knock, and it's elaborate. It takes like 30 minutes. So you guys are sitting there, and he's doing it.
Like Morse code.
And he messes up towards the end, and he's like,
shit, I gotta do it again.
I'm tired. And then goes at it again for another 30 minutes.
Like Kevin doing the fax machine.
Exactly. So if you get it wrong, you have to redo it.
For this to restart, so get comfy.
Picture, you know that episode of The Office at the end where they have that number they have to put in the copier?
Yeah.
And Kevin messes up at the 29th digit. That's what Harold did.
That's literally what Jess just said.
Yes. Is it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jess, I couldn't hear you.
I thought I talked loud enough.
It's just far away from your face.
Is this better?
That is better.
Yeah. Much better.
So I'm gonna go into the closing thing in just a second. I really have to go pee.
When you asked me to heal you, I only have 2 more spell slots.
And other people might get hurt too.
Yeah.
Was that a short rest, Matt? He said no.
Me going pee was just the.
We're going into the safe haven anyways.
That's exactly. So I'm going to edit this out of the podcast, but these campaigns aren't going to be as long because there is 5 of us. And if I were to write like a full 3-hour session, that would be for like a 3-person crew. It would take a lot more time because I have to make the combat competitive to have a reason to upgrade you guys. So rather than you guys fight like one person, I'd be like, you leveled up. That doesn't make much sense. Because remember, this is just you guys, like you guys just walked into this city, stopped a sacrifice from happening. You guys are running away towards a safe haven because Harold's telling you guys, this guy Eduardo's gonna fill you in.
Gonna fill you up.
He's gonna fill you up.
This is that story he wanted to get to, like
right?
Getting caught.
So all this it seems confusing now until I read this part I'm about to say. So because rather than us play for 5 hours and then only get here, I'm doing it in shorter little chunks, so we only play for like max 2 hours.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, if that makes sense. So as soon as he finishes the knocking, then the doors open up and picture, I don't know, something cool. Picture Death Star doors opening up. That's cool. And then so it opens up and Eduardo goes, my friends. Thankfully, Harold has brought you to me. You probably have a lot of questions. I know it is confusing. Please come in. So
I come in.
You guys gonna follow in?
Yeah, I ran right the fuck in there.
I'm ran like a scared cow.
I don't want to be outside anymore.
So as we walk in, is there a lot of people or is it just this one guy?
So you see, it looks like there's about. It looks like an outpost, so a very small outpost because it's tucked away, hidden, and not even these guards can see that it's there. Otherwise, they would have been. So it's like maybe 7, 8 people, but they're all just like kind of manning their stations casually, as if they're not expecting.
So it's not somewhere where we want to be really loud because it might draw attention to it.
You get that feeling of like there are people like kind of like talking, but like talking like a normal like they're there, but they're guarding their little outpost, and it's
okay. So as we walk in here and like because clearly I'm kind of aware that this is probably a safe area. Ira's going to go around to each one of these guys, introduce himself as, hi, I'm Ira. I'm going to be the world's greatest assassin. My power, I'm going to surpass God. And I'm just going to be walking around introducing myself to everybody like this. Because I don't want to be
times,
but okay.
I know, and I'm letting everybody know.
Always.
Like, that's why I was asking if it's somewhere I want to be too loud, because otherwise I'd have went to like the center. He's doing it
as if you're in church, like saying God be with you. He's like, I'm Ira, I'm the greatest assassin. I'm Ira, I'm the greatest assassin.
I'm going to be that God. I'm going to be that God that's going to be with them.
I'm an assassin.
Remember this name? You're going to replace me from your God? You're going to replace him with me?
Exactly. But like, if it was somewhere where I'd have been okay being loud, I was gonna go to like.
Can I count on your vote?
You're ready for re-election over here, bro?
I was just gonna go on top of a roof and yell it out that I was gonna be the world's greatest assassin, but like, I didn't want to draw too much attention.
So
I've been hit once for this.
Ira got punched out by Eduardo at the door. All right, so as he's walking you guys in, he's saying, this is our outpost. Whenever we can find random people that stumble into this village, we try to get them here if we can. As you can tell, we didn't have our usual runner. We sent Harold. He got caught. So definitely thank you for bringing him to us, even though he was supposed to bring you guys to me. Because
God,
long story short,
confused.
He's new. He is very new here. I'm sorry. We're short on people. They keep getting taken and sacrificed. I don't know what to tell you. I work with what I got. You guys are here. No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah.
So he goes.
I did get hurt a couple times.
He goes on and explains. So this outpost here is to save people from being sacrificed, like you guys no doubtably saw at the Church of DeLong. So this entire town is essentially possessed. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the god Thurmekel.
He
looks at all
my
five
full attention. You have I'm in deep in your eyes.
But elaborate for these
new gods.
Possessed.
So he goes, well, Thurmekel is the god at the 9th level of hell. And these 5 cities, there are 5 total cities that serve him. These 5 cities, let me just explain the 5 cities to you.
This is not a deal breaker. I'm still about it.
I saw the sacrifice. You guys have kind of hurt me. I'm into it.
The blood is starting to move down south, but I just need to hear more before it actually.
I'm starting to see why the sacrifices were necessary. I'm about it. You got me, bud.
Like as you're starting to explain this story, I was just kind of like wandering around, looking, just like lost interest almost immediately.
I'm telling you right now, buddy, you just have to make the close. Just close this sale, bud.
I just need a strong last pitch, and you got me in the bag. So he says, there's something about this God that just infects this world. As you can see, these people around, these are actually people that we've saved before. They're not sure how they got here. They just ended up here. And the guy we had before, Harold, successfully brought all of them here, except for when he brought the last guy here, he essentially gave up himself to get the last innocent soul here. These guys bring the souls with the most potential from their village, and they somehow just transport them here. And then they use your guy, they sacrifice the innocent souls, the strongest innocent souls of their village, and they make the sacrifice to Thermidor. So we're essentially trying to build an army here to overthrow a god, because we stand for the light, and this god, exact opposite. I mean, he straight up just murders people for really no reason. The god doesn't even ask for sacrifices. This is the weird part. They just sacrifice him to make him happy. So we're really just looking for an army, and you guys honestly seem to be the best that we've seen so far, considering you risked all that. And rather than walk away at the church, you saved Harold and found a way to bring him here. So, I mean, were you guys like strong heroes back home, or what were you guys back at your home at your homes before you somehow ended up here?
No, I just got too great for my city, so I decided to leave and try and find a
I'm a beta.
New place to be the greatest assassin, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, my city's not looking good. I mean, I was the bum in my parents' basement. So if they chose me as the great one, there's some bad juju there.
I've been committing terrible crimes for the last 1,000 years while I'm stuck in this purgatory of never dying. So
y'all are fucked up.
Great person.
I'm just here to try to have a spine.
Save my little village and traded my soul for it.
There has to be something in you guys that makes legends, because you're here. You see, this Demetrius, the archmage of this city. This city's the sacrificial city, where they bring in all the people they deem worthy to sacrifice to this god. And they sacrifice him here. So you guys must have something. Maybe in a past life, you guys knew each other. Who knows?
I don't know if we were that great, like, because we didn't get sacrificed.
But you see, everyone else did. You guys found a way to not, and bring my guy back to me.
Dumb luck.
Call it what you will. I mean, we've tried to save a lot. There's been a lot of people sacrificed here, if these woods can talk, you know?
I feel like the dumb part of that relates to Grandma Abuela over there.
Yeah, my abuela seems to know what's going on, more or less.
Your abuela figured out the entire story here, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
She sounds sharp. I'll have to meet her sometime. So
she's right here. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, ma'am, are you there?
I'm just gesturing to my stick or my sling.
He bows to the stick and takes a knee. It is an honor. Thank you for guiding these heroes.
I see this happen, and I assume that's the new god. So I looked at the slingshot and I kind of bow as well.
And just start the half bow.
You're like, I met you so long ago. I didn't know you was a god.
My brothers, please.
Is that El Himador or what is it?
Nipple. His name's Third Nipple.
And tell him to stand up straight.
Sorry, that ain't it. That ain't the god. Okay.
I just want it so bad.
Third Nipple.
So he goes, Thurnicle, please. It's Thurnicle.
Third Nipple.
Oh, so what about this thermos person?
So he looks and he's like, we'll get it later. You know
Does
what?
the thermos have a cup?
No.
Does he know about the cup god?
Here's the thing about cups. They can't have lids. This is the point. The point is I need you legends, or at least I hope one day you'll be legends. If you guys got here and fought all that out there, I need some people to help us. Because if our cause fails, eventually it'll reach all of your guys' hometowns. I don't think you guys realize that Thermical is the god of forge, fire, and warfare. He doesn't care about winning. He cares that the warfare happens. That's
warfare?
Yes. That's what I said. Warfare.
You said warfare.
I said warfare.
The warfare, like
tablet. Just like
the welfare. Everybody's on EDT here.
Like the furniture company thing?
He fixes thermoses.
So,
big old plumber.
So as he's talking about this, Ira's gonna walk up because the fighting got his attention because he was distracted. Like he's gonna be like, well, yeah, I kind of need to do everything I can to get a little bit stronger, because I need to be the greatest assassin. Like my power is gonna surpass God. So,
and that is the attitude that we need here. So if the rest of you guys will please join the little assassin man in doing this for us.
Little, what do you call little?
Okay. I'm about it. If you have any pamphlets or booklets or anything, I can study this up a little bit. But I would like to go find this
pamphlet he can look at.
Yeah, I would like to go find this thermostat daddy or whatever his name is.
I'm pretty sure it was
His name is Third Nipple, Fatty.
I don't work for anybody. I'm gonna need you to tell me what you're gonna give me in return.
What you get in return is the fact that the world will not be taken over by this god and everyone you knew or loved murdered horribly and sacrificed.
Not for me.
Let me just
no, that little gremlin in the back got me. Fucking little gremlin just came into the screen.
He's scared. So
like he did. He just creeped up there and looked and then just kind of disappeared.
So he continues. He goes, there are 5 cities here. Right now, you guys are in Darkridge, the sacrificial city where they bring all the people they deem fit to sacrifice to Thermical. And there's Eldermorn, where the Eldermorn is where the Death Stone was lost. And that's
his name is Thermos?
That's where the damned souls go before they start their descent into the 9 hells. Before you go there, that is the hardest place to get into. It is essentially the gates of hell. Once you get there, then you go level by level by level by level until you reach the 9th level. So that is where the Death Stone is. You need all these stones. Picture them kind of like a port key. You need them. You need the others to get into hell along with this one.
Okay,
Darkridge, the city we're in, the city we're currently in has the visibility stone. You've probably experienced where his lieutenants snap and they're able to make everything go dark and change scenery around you.
Oh yeah, that happened.
It's essentially like he's able to flip a light switch and move time and space. That stone is located here. Then there's Skyfall. This is essentially it's hard to explain. You go to the highest top of a mountain. It's an air temple. Everything there exists but doesn't. It looks really kind of like a giant cloud. It's very lovely if you take apart the whole killing and everything. So That is where you will find, well, obviously, the Windstone. Windstone helps you control all of the elements. Also, very dangerous place. There could be lightning storms. There could be tornadoes. Anything that has to do with air, you'll find in that temple. Then there's Blackburn. That is the Firestone. See, Blackburn's unique in the sense that it is in the middle of a large volcano. So with this one, you need the molten of the earth to help you pry open the gates of hell.
Molten of the earth?
Exactly. So it's
lava. There you go, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
I literally whispered into fucking Ira's ear.
He elbows him.
Well, because like you said that, and I was like mud, molten earth, mud. Like, look, we just got to put some water on dirt.
I whisper at Ira again, and I'm like, he's gonna get you hit. Stop it.
You're gonna get boxed.
And I'm gonna whisper back. I'm like,
you're gonna get
hit them back.
So
he do we says, have to gather each of these 5 stones?
Yes, they're like a port key.
Okay.
So you need.
By any chance, are we gonna add them to a glove?
No, that is copyright infringement. But I like what you're thinking. Let's say you put them all in a bracelet. You put them in one of Johnny Depp's many bracelets.
We make Chris eat them all and use him like a gun.
It is an Alex and Ani bracelet. So Blackburn is the city in the middle of a volcano.
Grandma Abuela's gonna shoot these.
I have to. Now it makes sense.
It wouldn't.
Infinity, Grandma.
It wouldn't. I understand. I understand you want that to happen, but it wouldn't make sense.
Yes, it will. We write history now. We have the reality stone.
Reality is what I want. And then there's
stone is what he meant.
And then there's Quran. Quran is an underwater temple that the Aqua Stone is in, and that controls the entire sea of the world as you know it. Any kind of being that lives in it, but. So there are 5 stones I need you guys to capture, and we need some kind of help. And I'm hoping that you guys are essentially the legends that I was praying would come along.
Who are you praying to?
Good question. Good question.
I can tell you. I can tell you who I'm not praying to, and it's Thermickle.
Dirty Nickel. Got it.
Nickel again? Why are you praying to that guy?
I said I am not praying to him.
Ah, I thought you said you were praying to Third Nipple. Jesus.
No,
have you not been listening? It's not that difficult.
Yeah, he's
it's not difficult to find
he prays to thermostat.
Your player card either.
Listening is really difficult.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I keep telling myself I'm the greatest assassin.
So why did, if your Demetrius is your good god, why did he send?
Demetrius is not the good god.
Chicken.
Demetrius is not good. He works for Thermickle. You see, you're in these evil cities. These are 5 evil cities. I need you guys to go around, collect the stones, go to the gates of hell. Essentially, I'm asking for a very tall task. I'm asking you to kill a god.
Maddie over here is pretty tall.
I will kill it. Well, I'll kill a god, I guess. Yeah.
I thought you were trying to join one.
Yeah, no, but if it ain't the right one, I ain't got a problem killing him.
That's right. Just
I'm gonna be a god.
This guy's god is this guy. So all the good guys pray to Pholtis. He's essentially like a main god of light.
Ooh. Will you give me his pamphlet if I do the stones?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. If you do well enough, he might come down here and greet you.
Oh my God!
This is essentially heaven versus hell, and hell is kicking our ass, and we need help.
I'm about it. I'm in.
I'm ready to meet my new rival.
I'm just gonna.
I'll go wherever Fat Daddy wants me to go.
And you, Mr. Grandma Stick and Dragon.
I'm gonna follow Grandma Stick because my grandma says he's going places.
Her name is Skillet.
I'm still feeling a little hesitant because I've got a big old wizard that I need to.
So So you got anything? You got anything better to do? Like you might as well just join the rest of us.
Yeah, but if the whole world was destroyed, he'd be destroyed. I could die. It'd be cool.
That's a valid point.
So I will
grant you death if you join us.
It's really
can't die.
Like I'm gonna be the world's greatest assassin. Like
it's really up to you if you want to join with this.
Hey,
we'll call it a campaign.
Ian, may I cast Charm Person on Skillet?
You'd have to roll against.
Roll against me.
Can I say something? Just to help Matthew out a little bit. I'm gonna let you know right now. If you do that, she's probably gonna have advantage because she's really, really against being like not about slavery and stuff. And Charm Person is like, do what I want you to do.
Just you have to roll it every day because she wouldn't like it if you forced her to do it.
And she's like roll higher than 20 every time.
Fucking little gnome doesn't goes down easy down fucking
every day
dragon
trying
gullet.
to convince her.
So he looks at Skillet and says, "It is really up to you. Let's call this a campaign. Say it would be nice if this was being recorded."
Mr. Gentleman that's talking to us, is there going to be dungeons and maybe dragons?
DM. I can't confirm or deny. There might be a dungeon. We have a dragon right here. Call it what you wish.
All right.
Again with the
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Like this is foreshadowing.
All right. So he looks and says, bless Foltest.
But I can leave at any time.
Absolutely. You can leave. The world will be damned. Everyone will die. It is fine.
Is there like a 14-day free trial?
No, this isn't AOL.
No, this is not AOL on disc.
This is more like 2020.
Still waiting for these pamphlets.
So as you guys are discussing this, I'm gonna be over there like playing with my dagger and be like, "So when do we start?"
You're gonna slice your finger.
And
I know your poor ass rolls.
He cuts his finger. It goes, "Ow! Where do I start?"
Trying to play it up like it's
no. I'm just gonna. It's gonna start bleeding. I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that's sharper now."
He's gonna put in his mouth trying to.
When do we start?
That's a lot more blood than he's comfortable with. I'm starting to get lightheaded. I'm gonna sit.
So he goes.
I'm like, damn, my calluses still haven't built up.
He goes, "Oh, perfect. By the love of Foltest. Oh, I hope that you guys can essentially defeat the entire underworld. You guys can sleep here for the night, obviously. I can really get you a ride tomorrow to the first chapter of your adventure. But after that, it's just going to be a lot of walking, unfortunately. We don't have Uber here."
As long as I get to sleep.
All right. So let me,
I need you to grant me another weapon because I'm doing this favor for you.
Yeah, I agree with that. What can you offer us?
He looks at you guys and he's like, "Well, we are waging war on the underworld, so I'm sure we can essentially lend you a few tools." And then,
I want to lend. It's going to be mine forever.
Whatever. You just need to get this done because we are all going to get murdered. I don't think you guys are grasping how serious this is.
Yeah. Like, my power's gonna surpass God. Like I'm down for whatever.
He goes, come. We will keep discussing. He walks with you guys essentially to like an armory, and then that is where we will end our session.
Awesome.